The Sparrow, a message about yourself. Today, once again, this is Sparrow Podcast. I welcome you once again. Today is a form of. Today we'll be having an interview with me. We have a guest in the building. There are some of the questions that have been piled up, drawn from the write-up I made. So we have some of the questions that have been asked by the youth in the city. So our guest today came with all these questions, and we'll be handling it one after the other. We have in the building Kiki Touch herself, and she will introduce herself to us.
Okay, thank you so much, sir. Thank you for the privilege. It's an honor to actually stand with a pastor, with a boss, and I'm really glad. Thank you so much. Okay, my name is Omoniyi Opeyemi. Okay, and people call me Kiki Touch due to what I do. I'm a fashion designer. I'm into music. I'm a teacher as well. So, and I'll be asking some questions about relationship, as many that are in relationship, courtship, and people that are married already. So, and that's what we'll be doing. And Pastor will be helping us to do justice to some questions here.
You are welcome. Without wasting our time, let's quickly move to the questions, please. You'll be asking one after the other, so I'll be able to be answering it one after the other. Thank you very much.
Okay, I have some questions with me, and I'll be taking in one by one. And the first one here is respect and love. So I just want to ask, pertaining to that question now, we are expected as ladies to respect our husband. It's expected of them to love us in return. So can you do justice to how to submit and respect a man, and also how our men can love them?
Thank you very much. According to the scripture, Ephesians chapter 5, maybe if you start from 22, the first line says, "Wife, submit yourself unto your own husband as unto the Lord." So I think this is scripture. It's like a command. A few days ago, we have a discussion in the church that has to do with this same topic, respect to the husband. Then a question crop up within the class that, what if the man is actually not rich, he doesn't have money, he cannot provide for the house, and the wife is the one providing everything at home? It's not that the man is lazy, but the man is working. Maybe the work the man is doing is 30,000 naira per month, and the bills in the house is around maybe 200,000 in a month that you people spend, and the wife is taking money maybe around 300 or 400,000 that the wife can afford the money, that maybe the husband does just drop little out of the money he earns, and the wife is the one footing the whole bills. So the question came on that, how do you expect such a woman to respect the man? But this is a command. It is not just like a will. Whether the man is man enough at home, I mean, in the sense of maybe the woman say, no, if the man cannot provide everything, how do you expect me to respect? Whether the man is man enough, I mean, to provide for the house, the command is for the wife to submit. This has nothing to do with what the husband does. Although in the discussion on that day, we made to understand that there are some irresponsible husbands. I mean, according to scripture, that if a man do not take care of the wife or the house, is worse than an infidel. So now, what if the man is not responsible? Take for instance, the man, God has blessed the man. He has the capacity or enough money or enough things just to take care of the family, and yet is not responsible. So the question is now, how do you expect such a woman to respect the husband that is not responsible? He can give money to his girlfriend outside, give money to one woman friend outside, but yet at home is not being responsible. How do you expect such woman or the wife to respect the husband? Now, the question is, are you respecting your husband based on what he does or based on the scripture?
Okay, let me just chip in this.
Okay.
In that case, when expectations are not met,
Yeah.
now, and to a normal layman, a woman will want to be a woman.
Yes.
So, what should be in a woman's heart to actually follow what God has said, even if that thing is happening, like expectations are not met and things has to be in place? So, what should be the level at which a woman can stand on to be able to respect a man, even though he's not doing to an expectation?
Do you know naturally every man knows somebody who respect them, who submit to them, and no man is crazy. When a man sees respect, submission, there's no how wicked or stupid that man is. Love is natural. You care for such a person. So it is natural that if a man feel that the wife, it is natural that even not only the wife, naturally if a man sees somebody who respect them, who submit to them, they tend to love that person naturally, not only the wife. So even though if the man is not responsible, or the man has nothing, or do not have enough to take care of the home, now if the woman still submits after all the things the woman gives at home, there's nothing stopping the man to love the woman, because he sees that the woman is covering up for him on so many things.
Okay, so okay, let me just. I don't want to twist this question.
Okay.
Much like that. Which one comes first? Is it from a man or from a lady or a woman rather? Is it the love that comes first or respect?
Naturally, I don't think one is to be placed at first. But looking at the scripture here, the first line is for the wife to submit. Naturally, submission can actually beget love. See, like in some of the writing, I said most men, let me say 70% men that got marry based on their feelings and affection, not because they love. So when you marry a woman based on your affections and feelings, and the woman is submissive, it is practically possible for that man to fall in love later. So this is another thing anyway. It is possible for a man to love a woman, even though if that woman is not submissive. If a man truly loves a woman, even though if the woman is not submissive, the man will still keep loving the woman. This happens when you see a woman staying with somebody who beats her, somebody who used to maltreat her, and yet the woman is in the house and you are asking her, what are you still doing in that place? Yes, the woman has learned to love the man, and yet he doesn't want to lose the man. And the same thing can happen to a man, even though the woman is rude. So far the man is in love, we will not want to lose the woman. So I think naturally, if submission and respect comes, the love can come easily. And in the other way around, if a man provides for the wife and does everything for the wife, although it is not possible to miss a woman's demand, that is just natural. Even though God gave them everything, they had to whatever God gave them. So it is not. Yes, it is not possible for a man to please a woman or to give everything. The higher the money or the richer the husband is, the higher the demand from the woman. You got to understand that now she wants to travel abroad, she wants to go and do lunch, she wants to go and do vacation somewhere, and all of these things will start coming in. Whether they are born again or not, woman will always be woman. You can't satisfy them. So that is natural. But the fact still remains that if the man is up to maybe some certain level of maybe caring for the home, caring for the wife and everything at home, it is naturally possible for the woman to submit or respect the husband. Naturally, we respect people who help us outside. Somebody who helps you in something, you will naturally submit to those people. So I have met some children in the faith, not the biological children these days, that I know they are respecting me. They are older than me, but yet they respect me because of what I am doing for them. So I think naturally, if you help somebody, it is natural that you respect them based on what they do for you or what you get from them.
But when it comes to relationships and marriage like that, does it have to be when you have to respect your husband based on what he's doing for you? I think it's not meant to be like that. And that's why the Bible emphasized that.
Naturally, whether the man loves you or not, you have to submit and respect. This time around, to the husband, whether the woman submit or respect you, you have to love. That is the scripture. Because a woman you don't love, you maltreat. A woman you don't love, you misbehave to her. A woman you don't love, there's so many things you won't do for her, and she feel hated. So that is natural. So I think, or I know, let me say, by the scripture, that whether the husband is doing it right, the wife must submit and respect. And whether the wife is submitted to the husband or respect the husband is expected according to the scripture that he should do what? Love the wife. That is the scripture.
Okay, thank you so much, Pastor. I think you have really done justice to it because okay, let me just say this, like irrespective of who or what the man is doing, whether he's rich or not, it is a command to respect and submit to our man. And the same thing in return from men to ladies as well. Okay, thank you, sir. The second question here is